Yeah, and we are live. Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching us from. It's afternoon here from the United Kingdom. How you all doing? How's your day been so far? And welcome to our live again this afternoon. Yes, we want to say thank you for always joining us. Thank you for always engaging on our page. Thank you for always coming back to watch the replay. And thank you for those of you that are taking action, that are reaching out to us even after you watch our lives. We want to say thank you so much. We really appreciate. And here we are again this afternoon. We want to discuss another important topic. Yes, we may have discussed this topic sometimes ago, but yes, we are still going to talk about it again this afternoon. And I hope for those of you coming across our live for the first time, I hope you gain one or two things from our discussion. So before we go quickly, we don't want to take much of your time because you know it's afternoon time. Some of us will be on break, some of us will be at work. Majority of us we have one thing or the other to do, so we don't want to bug you with a very long video this afternoon. So quickly, we will do everything sharp, 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 and we are out of here. So quickly, I want my sisters to introduce themselves to those that have coming across our video for the first time. So let's introduce ourselves briefly, sisters. Sister Felicia, can we
Good
introduce?
afternoon from the UK. How are you all doing? Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us today and thank you for always watching us. And if you're going to watch the replay, we say thank you as well. So if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Felicia Bosedi Akintola, a mom, a wife, a registered nurse here in the UK, originally from Nigeria, and I run this amazing digital business. So thank you once again. I'll pass it on to Sister Diola.
Yes, good afternoon from Nigeria. How is your day going? Thank you for joining us and want to appreciate you for the support you always give us. My name is Adiola Tolushi. I'm a child of God. I'm a wife, a mom of two beautiful girls, and I run this business fully from the comfort of my home. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you, Sister Kemi.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. How are you people doing? Happy Thursday to every one of you, and thank you for showing up again for us this afternoon. So, my name is Oluwakemi Ayeni, originally from Nigeria, but currently living in Belgium. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I work in the air sector, and I run this awesome business from the comfort of my home just to support my income. So, thank you, viewers, once again for being with us this afternoon. Thank you, sis.
Thank you so much, sisters. And my humble self, my name is Oluwakemi Tejumola. I'm originally from Nigeria, as I used to say. I'm a mom of two, and I work in the hospitality industry. Yet I run my online business on the side, yes, to supplement my income too, and then to give me that freedom and peace of mind that I've always been looking for. So, yes, we'll be diving into our topic this afternoon. And our topic this afternoon says, people will be wondering, why is it always fear, 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 fear? Yes, it's always fear, 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 because most majority of us are always skeptical. We are always hesitant when we come across a new opportunity. And I think it's a normal thing anyway, because we are human. And then if you want to venture into something new, you always have that second thought. You always have that doubt in mind. But that is the reason why we want to talk about that fear again this afternoon, just to encourage someone out there, to motivate someone out there, to inspire someone out there that you need to kill that fear. You need to allow faith lead you. So, you know what? I wanted to say, praise the Lord.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. So, yes, we'll be talking about that fear this afternoon just to inspire
Mm.
someone. So, our topic this morning says, our topic says, oh my goodness. Sorry, let me quickly go into the topic. I've just summarized it to be fear, 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 fear. So, our topic this afternoon says, our topic says, start scared, do it anyway. Bold moves in business. Start scared, do it anyway, do it anyhow. Bold moves in business. When we say bold moves in business, that means taking that leap of faith, starting a business where you feel like, oh, you don't know where to start, you don't know where it will end up, but yet you want to do it because you believe that success awaits you at the end. So that is why we'll be discussing that topic this afternoon. And I know one or two people out there will be blessed, will be inspired by our talk this afternoon. So, yes, when God gives you a vision or when you come across an opportunity, it scares you. You feel afraid, you feel unqualified, you feel unsure, and you are skeptical. But guess what? Obedience is greater than confidence. Obedience is greater than confidence. You obey that little still voice that tells you, okay, go on, take that leap of faith, then you are guaranteed that you will achieve success. Let's learn to move in faith and not in fear. So we'll be discussing that topic this afternoon, starting scared, starting anyhow. So quickly, I'll ask Sister Kemi this question. Have you ever felt so scared to start something? Maybe you come across an opportunity. Let's not even limit ourselves to our digital business right now. There are so many opportunities, there are so many things that God brings to our mind. There are so many ideas that God drops in our mind, and we feel scared. We don't know how to start. So I want to ask you, have you ever felt too scared to start something God has inspired you to do? Or have you ever feel scared to start to venture into an opportunity that you came across? Can you just give us your practical experience about fear venturing into something new?
Thank you, sis, for that question. And I want to clarify something first. You said something that we always talk about: fear, 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 fear. And people will be thinking, why is it that all the time we talk about fear? We normally talk about fear, and we always talk about fear because that is what is happening to everyone.
Yeah.
And one sister called me this morning. She has saw my ad and she registered on my website. I don't even remember her because I normally, when they register like that, we send the link to our webinar to them. And I think she has watched the webinar. I couldn't even remember then, but I was still sleeping because I had a code last night. And I just got a notification. Somebody sent message, and I said, "Who is this?" I said, "My name is so. Are you available? Can we talk, or can you share more light to your that I saw your ad, and can you share more light?" And I said, "Okay." I responded to her, and she called me. And the thing she said, I have registered on your website long ago. I said, have you? I can't even remember. I said, okay. She said, yeah, but I still need clarification. I still want you to share more, shed more light on it. And I explained to her. And one thing she said, that she was scared that because she has done a lot in the past, and that everything was it just crumbled like that. I said, yeah, it has happened to everyone. And she mentioned all those Anwarabi, which I don't want to talk about again. And I said, yes, I was there before in 2022, before I joined this business in 2023. And we have done so many in the past. So people are being scared of venturing into something new because they don't want to fail again. And the same thing with me, because we are all humans. So, and it is normal to be scared or skeptical when you want to do something, when God puts something in your mind to do, or when you have a vision on, yeah, you want to do something, but because you will think, oh, what if I fail again? Am I good enough? All those things. But let me tell you something. You have to learn how to outgrow fear. Fear is something that puts one at a corner. Just let me say stagnation, because it let people remain stagnant in one place. But you should have that confidence, that faith, because when God, especially when God puts something in your mind to do, He never leaves you alone. So it's now left for you to be bold enough to obey His call, because God doesn't qualify the call. He doesn't qualify he doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. So when you obey his call, he will definitely qualify you. He will never leave you alone because he has shown you the vision. Then and you have obeyed, then he will walk you through all the how am I going to do it, where am I going to start from, all those. You will just see that everything falls in alignment. You will be thinking how, in fact, I will always reference this our business. 2 years backward, before I joined this business, if someone will ask me that, will tell me that I will be doing this online, because I never imagined it. But when I got to that point, Yorùbá máa sọ pé tí ó bá di tí kò bá di ojú ṣúṣú for wàhálà, ẹ má sọ that is a bad word anyway. But when you get to that point that okay, enough is enough, o tí ó bá ti mú yàn lọ́rùn dé góńgó, then yóò máa tún ní téèyàn bá ń sáré kóun má tẹ̀ àbí kóun má tẹ̀ yà tó bá ti tẹ́ eré kó má kú ló kàn. So when you get to that point that okay, no, I've had it here, there must be a way out, then that boldness will come. You will see fear as nothing then. But why we always talk about fear is that people should not let it get to that point. Don't let it get to that turning point before you say yes. Every one of us were scared. Me personally, I was scared. And another thing is that coming abroad self, we've had a lot of story, especially me. I've had a lot of stories that people get to a point of entry and they turn them back, they deported them back. But that day, I did not, I've had a story of someone that was in the flight and one of his shoe got missing. And he got to where he was going. The immigration man that was asking, they've even stamped his passport and he was going. Another immigration person was coming and say, this one that is walking with one leg of shoe. And they returned that person back. So hearing all those stories, then I want to at least go in that direction. We'll be thinking, hey, what of this? But still, you will still make move. I still made one. Here I am today. So fear will come. It is normal, but faith must lead. Don't let fear put you into one corner. Don't let it delay your vision. That vision God has put in your mind. It is a prayer, answers to someone's prayer. When you are created, God has created you to impact some people's life. Thousands of people are tied to your own vision. They are tied to your own destiny. So if you let fear debar you from reaching your the destiny or from achieving your dream, then you are delaying other people's, thousands of people that God has created you, that you are going to be their destiny helper. So that is why it is very important you know your why, your purpose. Why are you being created? What is your purpose on this earth? When you define your own purpose, when you find yourself, then you will now be able to fulfill your destiny, and you'll be able to at least stretch your hand to other people that your destiny have been tied to. So obey God. When you have a vision in your heart, it is not coincidence, no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is not a coincidence. God putting that vision into your mind, He has a purpose of putting it there. So you should just obey and fulfill your destiny so that you can be of help to other people. Obey. It is very, very important to obey God and do whatever. So all those, how am I going to do it? What if people judge me? What if I fail? Leave them aside. Let them step aside first. When you start the journey, you will see that the doors will be opening. The resources will come. People will begin to align with your vision, and you will get to that destiny land. And that is my own story, because today I'm just giving thanks to God for directing me to this path, and even for me to say, okay, yes, I'm ready to, because ordinarily I wouldn't. In fact, the first day God said, Ibo. But when I remember that purpose, I came back, and here I am today. So thank you, sis, for that question. I think I'll be able to answer to some extent.
Yes, yes, you have really said a lot. Thank you so much, sister. One thing I want to hold on to from your response is that a coincidence. When you mentioned coincidence, when alágbẹ̀dẹ tó bá ń lorin lójú kan ohun tó fẹ́ mú jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So majority of us, we have always come across opportunities that's always been coming back and coming back and coming back to us, and we keep neglecting it. It's not a coincidence. God wants to bring something out from that opportunity or from that idea that is putting in your mind. So when you keep seeing ideas, when you keep coming across opportunity, people will say, I have seen this, I have seen you once, I have seen you second times, I have seen you third time, and yet you feel reluctant. Hey, there's something God is trying to tell you from that from that uh, saying and saying and saying and saying. There's something God is trying to bring out of it. So it's better you align, listen to what God is trying to say to you, and take that bold step. I pray we will not miss opportunities in Jesus' name. Sometimes they will say opportunity, some people with opportunity miss can sometimes not be regained. So if you have the opportunity the first time, the second time, the third time, and you are neglecting it, it might decide to go, and that might be his. I pray we will not miss our opportunities in Jesus. In Jesus' name. I'm sorry. So yes, we will go on to the second question, Sister Diola. This is Sister Diola now. Yeah, Sister Diola.
Okay.
Sister Diola, I'll ask you the second question. What's really behind fear? When we say someone is hesitant, someone is skeptical, someone is afraid, what is always behind that spirit of fear? Can you please tell
Yes,
us?
thank you so much. I think number one, the fear is the spirit of the devil. You know, the more you are fearful, it's like a parallel line. There's fear, there's faith. So if you are closer to one, so if you are closer to fear, you are fearful. If you are closer to faith, you know,
Oh no.
people sometimes like
A network.
A network, yeah. Oh, we can't hear you again, sis.
Maybe Sister Felicia can take that questions up.
Yeah.
Then when she come back, she'll take the
Sister
next one.
Felicia, can you please
Sister
treat that
Felicia.
question for us?
can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
your
hear me?
network is
Sorry,
breaking.
just yeah, sorry, just went rogue on me. So like I was saying, so it might be fear of, most of the time fear of unknown. Like you said, Sister Kemi was saying that what of if I fail? A lot of the time when we want to do something, especially because of maybe bad experiences, we feel that what if this is not for me? What if it doesn't work? And then also too, at times we second guess ourselves. We really, really doubt ourselves. We have that I'm not good enough, mentality that I cannot do this, I will not come on social media and be talking. Wọ́n fẹ́ pa mí, a lot of the time that those are the things that are really behind the fear. But you know what one thing about fear is that it's false evidence appearing real. So it's not real. It's not fair. It's not. Yes, it comes. It's like natural. We are in the earth, so we're on the earth rather, and it's natural with human beings to be fearful. But most of the times, the things that we are fearful about, they are not real things. They're just like feelings. You like, what if I don't succeed in this online business? Why won't you succeed if you put in the work? And so we can say that once you put in the work, definitely you are going to succeed. So that fear that you have that you are not going to succeed is just false. A lot of the times, like I said, we second guess ourselves. We feel we are not enough, we are not adequate. And the truth of the matter is that at that point that we are adequate. Because that thing that you feel that you know, and you are thinking that what do I know? A lot of people don't know it. So you are more than enough. At that stage in your life, you are more than enough. You keep growing. And like they say that when you want to when you want to go upstairs, you take the first step. If you are looking from downstairs that you want to go up, it will look as if you don't know, maybe that is where the good are. But if you don't climb, when you take one step, it becomes clearer. when you take another step, it becomes clearer and you get closer by each step to your goal. So I just want to encourage somebody. It's natural to be afraid. And when we look at it, even God has said it a number of times in the Bible, do not fear. Do not fear, because God knows that when God is for you, when God is in your corner, nothing, no matter what shakes you, you will stand. And so don't let fear of unknown, fear of I'm not adequate enough, fear of will I succeed, stop you from doing something that God has proposed for you to do. So just like they said, just start, take that first step and come and see what God will do. So thank you so much, ma.
Thank you so much. Some people are even scared of success. Some people are afraid of success. So that is to tell you how bad that spirit of fear is. So, like you said, fear is false evidence appearing real. Even people, they are afraid, they are scared of being successful in life. They will be like, hey, if I have too much money, sir, bad. No, that is how devilish the spirit of fear is. So, guys, you need to kill that spirit. You need to kill that spirit. In every ramification, we should not entertain the spirit of fear at all. Thank you so much, sister. So, Sister Felicia, I'll be asking you this next question. My question to you is that why do we wait until we feel ready to start something? Why do we feel it's until when I'm ready before we venture into something? Why are people like that?
Thank you very much, sis. So, well, to some persons, it could be lack of, adequate knowledge. I'll put it that way, because sometimes we feel like, wow, I can't start this because I am not good at it. And all this boils down to still your mindset. I love that mindset, because one of the things that I've benefited in my business is mindset. So to me, I feel is the mindset, because there is nothing that you put your mind to do that you cannot do. So people wait, people delay because they feel like, I don't think I can do it. And that's because they don't even know what it takes. They don't know what it entails. They don't want to try, at least take the first step and see if you can do it. So people limit themselves. People think that I don't think I can do it. They believe in, their inability than the ability that God has given them. Hey, that's a verse, new preach now. So people believe that no, I can't do this. They forget that, you are not even going out by yourself, because like me, when I started this business, it wasn't me. Normally for me, if I would be the one just coming out, I won't do this business, because I know that, well, I knew then in my mind that no, I can't do this, but there was something pushing me, and I know that it's not ordinary, it's God. It's even saying the business is God, because now Sister Kemi started with praise the Lord, so we continue in that line. So, so it was God, coming to do this business was God for me, because sometimes we limit ourselves, and I'm not excluded. We are all inclusive, but since the start of this business, I begin to work on my mindset, and I know that whatever anyone puts their mind to do, you'll be able to achieve it. So fear, I know it's fear. Even if when you look at the real definition, if you think a lot, if you are a good thinker, like if you reflect a lot, you will know that fear is false evidence appearing real, something that is not even true. It's not even there. Because even what you're afraid of, you have not even seen the thing, but you are already afraid. Why are you afraid? Just take that bold step and go in. Stop limiting yourself. Don't stop, doubting yourself, because I think it's one of the major reasons why people delay. We doubt ourselves a lot. We limit ourselves, we have that, that mindset that is limiting. Yes, so try and work on your mindset. And, the more you work on your mindset, the more you believe in yourself, the more you believe in your capability, the more you tell yourself, you say, affirmative words to yourself, that I'm made for more. I am more than enough. I can do this through Christ. You'll be able to go out there and, do exploits. So I want to encourage you today, keep fear somewhere, because a lot of people are even scared of fear of success. Hey, if you know fear that people are fear of success, like, wow, does it befit me? You know, things like that. So just have a positive mindset. You can do it, you can achieve it. Go out, go all out, do it before you are ready. Because I know that most of us, we always delay because we still say that we are not ready. Apart from our mindset, sometimes you just feel like, no, I'm not ready, the resources are not there and all of that. But I tell you, do it, because the moment you take that first step, the other things will fall in place. You don't need to have it all figured out. You know, recently I planned to do something. I was scared though. I planned to do something, and I know that me o lagbara, there was no capacity like Osagbara, but it was really, even when I wanted to do it, everybody knew God. I did it, and honestly, to the glory of God, everything went like I even did it. I didn't know that it could go that beautifully. It could go that, I just took that bold step, and I tell you, there will always be fear. You just don't have to, you don't have to capitalize on it, because if you keep, saying that, I'm afraid I can't do it, you won't do anything. And that's one thing, you will not do anything if you keep, being scared of, okay, being scammed, being scared of. The only thing, do your due diligence, do your research, see if it's, it's worth it, see if it's worth taking that bold step for. I think I shared sometimes ago, somebody rang me and said, hey, my sis, I'm scared to the bone. I said, do it scared. Because even if your step, if your whatever you're going to do, if it does not scare you, Kutobito, like I was telling you earlier, that I was really scared because that thing was big. It was big, like too big for my head. Hey, I just said I'll do it. But the fear was there, but I did it, and I took that bold step, and with the help of God, because yes, we can't do anything by ourselves. We try our best, right? We leave the rest for God. So with the help of God, everything went smooth. And just to encourage you today, do it scared, and you'll see how far you can go. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sis. Yes, we have all done justice to this topic. Do it scared, do it scattered, do it anyhow. One thing is that don't just remain in one single position. Do it anyhow. By the time you take that step, that is when God will step into it, and then He will align it for you. So when you are waiting for that perfect time, when you are ready, when you are mentally ready, when you are financially ready, when you are, that perfect time won't come. But when you start, the Bible says when there is a will, there will always be a way. So just start, and then the way, everything will begin to align, everything will begin to fall into places. So that is what we have come to tell you again this afternoon, that you don't have to entertain fear in your mind. Don't let fear hold you down. Don't let fear scare you. One thing about fear is that those things that we are afraid of, in fact, 90% or 99% of them don't even come true. It's just that it will just come, and it will put that anxiety in us, and we'll just fidget, and we will jilter, and but the real truth is that there's no truth in that fear. So don't allow fear hold you down. Just start anyhow. I remembered when I did my first ad for my business. I have a kind of man voice, so I was like, I can't talk only, because even if I listen to myself on voice note, and I'll be like, am I the one actually talking? Because I don't have a sweet voice, I don't have an angelic voice. I did that video, I sent it to my mentor. I said, mentor, help me edit it, change voice, change everything, change this one, change that. And my mentor said, sis, just be real. It's okay. It's fine. And I launched that ad, and I saw results from it. So you don't have to be scared. You might be a content creator and you feel like people won't watch your content. Keep pushing, keep going. You have that idea that God has dropped into your mind, and you feel like, no, people won't be interested. Just keep going. You have that product, you want to launch it, and you are afraid people will not use it. It will not be useful for anybody. Kill that fear. Go on with whatever the Lord has placed in your heart. Those of you that have come across this business many and many times again, and you are still hesitant, you are long thinking it, you are thinking, how will I figure it out? Just keep moving. Commit it into God's hand. Do your own part and leave the rest to God, just like Sister Felicia said. And at the end, you will see yourself doing exceedingly great. You will see yourself, you will thank God and say, oh God, I thank you for pushing me to start, for taking that first step. Once you take that first step, that baby step you take, before you know it, as we all know, when the baby wants to walk, they will take the first step. Once they take that first step, that's how they will just be going, they will be going, and piam, 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 piam. Before you know it, on that few days, you see them balancing well and walking all around. So if you are too afraid to walk, then crawl. If you are afraid to crawl, fly. If you are afraid to fly, just move anyhow, just move. Don't just stay in a single position. Don't snooze on that opportunity. So we are presenting this amazing opportunity to you again, our viewers. You have been watching us and watching us and watching us. I just watched a live presentation before coming live just a few minutes ago. And what that woman was saying, oh my God, it inspired me. It took my faith from year to year, believing that yes, this system works and definitely we will get there. So if you are there, you are still hesitant, you are still contemplating, there is no time to waste time anymore. Don't wait until your boss fire you before you think of a plan B. Don't wait until your job show you that he has power over you before you think of something else to do. Take that bold step now. Just move anyhow you want to move. Just make sure you are not in a single position. So if you are so much interested in this business, click on our website, reach out to us, send us a DM, drop a comment under this live podcast, and we will reach out to you. We will teach you how to go about starting your own online business. We will hold your hands up to the moment when you will be able to stand on your own. And before you know it, you yourself too will become a mentor in this business. So that is all we have for you this. We want to say thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for listening and watching. Adventure, you have someone you want to forward this video to, please share it with as many that you feel should listen to this discussion. And as you do so, I pray the Lord will bless you all. Thank you so much. We want to say God bless you. Stay safe, stay strong, and take care of yourself. Till we come your way again, maybe tomorrow by the special grace of God. Until then, bye-bye from us. So,
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.